Hey there, YouTube. I just want an update of a new mod I got. Ignore my room right now. It's an absolute disaster mess. We're trying to sell some stuff. Anyway, so I got some new wheels. So let's take one of them and go out in the living room and see what I got. I have a few videos I have to upload. I have an update video I'm gonna get out. But basically, I got 4 rims, 18-inch rims. I got Motegi Racing. I got them from Discount Tire. I also got 4 hub-centric rings because every time you get aftermarket wheels, you have to get rings. So let's take a look at what we have here. All right. And these wheels are actually really gorgeous. Now, it is March, so I am going to be putting my stock Continental tires back on pretty soon. Hope you can see them all right. Let's see if I can get the view. Yeah. So, trying to... So, I was saying I got Motegi MR113. Sorry, I have a cold right now. Changing of the seasons. I got them in 18 by 8.5. I got them at Discount Tires. I got them for an even $700. And basically, yeah, so 18 by 8.5. They're matte black, painted black. The offset on this is plus 35, so it's a pretty aggressive offset. I wanted to get plus 45, so to minimize the torque steer. And but he's like, the plus 35 will give it a more aggressive offset. So basically, a little story with these wheels. Basically, over the summer, I'm gonna do a review on this. I have a few content. I'm getting behind. I got to release, but I got the Nanking NS25 Ultra High Performance All Season tires. I got them in the 245, 30, 20 range. Basically to be my winter tires, and I was basically just going to swap back and forth and then get some set of wheels to have some track tires. Well, winter finally came here in Southern Oregon, and basically the snow was, we had like 2 snowstorms, and in both time the tires failed me. The acceleration was mediocre at best. The turning and steering was none. I was going up a little hill, and the hill had like a little bit of a slant to it, and the car actually started sliding off the road. And worse was the braking. I had no braking power with the tires. So you know what? I do not feel safe with them. They're not really that good in general, so I'm getting them off my car. I'm putting my stock Continental tires on it, which are very good tires. The only thing that sucks about them is the tread wear rating. They wear out really fast, so there's really no incentive to buy new ones because they are expensive. They are up there with the Michelin Pilot Sports. So, new plan. I'm getting the stock Nankings off. I finally got the wheels. And basically, how it works when you're buying wheels, if you buy a wheel from Tire Rack or Discount Tire, all the wheels that they say will clear it will clear the tires. So if anyone has any questions if it'll fit, if you're on stock height, those select wheels will clear, generally will clear the big brake kit, the front Brembo kit. And if you really want it, if you have an 8.5 inch wheel, it's basically, he showed me a little guide. It's basically plus 33 offset to like plus 62. That is your range. If you're like 9-inch wheel, it's like plus 38 offset to plus 60 something. And then if it's a 9.5, it's like plus 41 or 2 to something. You know, that's basically how it works. So you can't, I mean, there are some tires where you can get like a plus 20 offset that will fit, but it's more the design of the wheel than anything. But just go to them or call Tire Rack and they can ask if they'll clear the Brembo brake kit. So with this tire, all you need really so this is like really basically a mandatory mod. Because if you basically live in any other climate other than Southern California or Texas or Arizona or Florida, or basically where it's warm all year long, or anywhere else in the world, you basically gonna have to switch out your tires, because these stock summer Continental tires will not be able to take the cold and the snow. You can't drive on it. So you can either switch out for the 2-hole options of all season, and another thing is, I don't think it was necessarily the Nankings. I think it was because that 30 profile tire was not designed to be driven in snow. But more on that later. So if you don't drive if you don't have a warm all year climate, and if you don't track your car, you're basically going. So basically, if you track your car, even if you live in a summer climate, but you track your car, you're going to burn out those Continentals really quick. So basically, very few people can ride on the Continentals all year long for at least a couple of years. So you're going to have to get at least a second set of wheels. This is probably one of the first mandatory mods you should get. There's 5 mods you need to get for this car. The first one is a wheel tire package. The second one is a rear motor mount. Third and 4 kind of go together: intercooler, oil cooler, and the 5th one is Honda or K-tuner. Okay, and I'm gonna go through. This is kind of a tire video, but why you need wheel tire package for the reasons I explained. You're gonna need some type of winter, cold weather, non-track tires, and the 20-inch tires, the ones that come with it, are not actually realistic to get like as a burner tire. So these ones are basically going to be my worker horse. They're going to be the winter tires. They're going to be I'm going to put either Continental Extreme Contact DWS 06s or Michelin Pilot Sport 3 all season plus on them. I'll just wait till the tires come on sale or one of them gets a rebate. And they're going to be my year-round worker tires. And basically, when I burn through the Continentals on the stock tire, I'm going to put some like semi-slicks on it, like Michelin Pilot Cup 2 Sports or some really cool tires. So that's the plan. If anyone wants to know the weight of these things, I actually weighed them. I weighed them on a scale. They say them on it, but they weigh just shy over 20 pounds. The stock wheels, so let's just say 21 pounds. The stock wheels, I believe, are 29 pounds. So that's 8 pounds a wheel. That's 32 pounds of unsprung weight. The stock Continental tires are 25 pounds. So if you can find tires the same size, that's 32 pounds of unsprung weight. That is light. And so generally you would go with a 245, 40, 18 offset, give you a little bit more cushion, make a softer ride, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, the 5 mandatory mods, wheel and tire packages. Now, it's hard. This is you're gonna spend $1,500, give or take. Even if you went like the cheapest options, you're still, for this car, expect to play $600 plus for rims, unless you can get closeout sales or something like that. But for a set that's not on sale, expect to pay at least $700-800 for rims. You don't need the TPSM sensors for this car. I went to Honda. It's a passive TPSM sensor. It's a speed sensor on the axle that measures with the ABS, and basically all you have to do is just to do the reset. So regular valve stems will do it, or whatever goes with whatever valve stem goes with your wheel you buy. You're gonna need some hub-centric rings. They're cheap. They're like $5. They're just basically little adapters. And I measured these are the right size. You put them in the back of the wheel, and there you go. You're gonna need some aftermarket lug nuts. Don't cheap out on them. Get like a nice pet. You're gonna, for this wheel, it's like every other aftermarket wheel. A lot of them take tuner style, and you're gonna need the conical seat just by feeling it. So generally, how long you want it is how long it'll stick out. I think 48 centimeters or 50 centimeters would be all right. What else? That's about it. Oh, so you need, and then just the tires. So yeah, wheel and tires, important. Why the second mod you need is the rear motor mount. Basically, it's not that expensive. Has port 62A or 70 if you can deal with the vibrations. We'll do it. Get rid of the wheel hop, help put the power down. You gotta deal with the vibrations. This car is just putting too much front end torque on this application. You're gonna need some type of aftermarket mounts. Saying I have the Hasport 62A Kevlar mount on it, and I love it. It runs great. No more wheel hop in second. A little bit in first gear, but I think that's because I have the crap tires on it still. So I can't wait to get the summer tires on it, see how it grips. Third and fourth go hand in hand, intercooler and oil cooler. So basically, I suggest getting the intercooler first to keep your IATs down, and the oil cooler to keep the oil temps down, because this car has overheating problems. So you're taxing the cooling system too much. Those two mods, I have the PRL intercooler, works phenomenal. I hit max boost every time on the dot, every pull, every situation. I haven't done it and tested in summer heat yet, and it gets really hot here. So this is the real test. But we'll see how it does. Oil cooler, self-explanatory. It needs an oil cooler. This car gets hot. And then the fifth mod, which I'm getting soon, is Hondata or K-Tuner. I'm going to go with Hondata. I'm going to tell you why I'm going with Hondata. Hondata, see, the problem with K-Tuner. So Hondata and K-Tuner, I was looking at it. They can all do, I think K-Tuner is a little bit more user-friendly, but they basically do the same functions. You can still do modifications to the tune. You can still add or disable secondary O2 sensor, disable rev hang, get rid of the rev limiter, do full throttle shifting. Maybe, I don't know if you can get that on K-Tuner. Maybe you can. Depower first or second gear, basically limit the torque, kick on later. So they can basically all kind of do the same functions. The K-Tuner, the problem is they give you what they call like different actual flash tunes, which are based on the driving situation. So they have a 0-stage tune and a stage 1 tune, and a stage 1 first gear depowered. Then they have a step 1 depending on what drive mode you're in. So that some people like that a little bit better. Plus, it gives you that little screen up there so you can see your thing. You can also hack your mobile center for Hondata, so you can get them both on your that little screen there. Now with Hondata, I'm trying. I know this video is getting long, so I'm gonna try to keep it short. With Hondata, their tunes are more based on what fuel you use. So you have the 91 tune, you have the 93 tune, you have the E25 blend tune, and then you have the 100 octane tune. So like 4 tunes, and then 2 different versions. There's a tune, and then the one with improved throttle response, and then there's add-ons. There's the tune, which version you want, and then what bolt-on you have. That is good because if you live on the East Coast, you have access to 93 octane fuel. So you can run the stage 1, K-Tuner tune, no problem. But if you live on the West Coast, you only have 91, or in this case, Oregon 92, which is basically 91. The problem with that is you can't run the stage 1 because you don't, well, I love how you can actually tune for what gas you're using, because the problem with the stage 0 and the stage 1 and the stage 2 are going to come out, it's only to what gas you're using. I mean, I guess you can use the stage 1 and use 91 octane, but I love the fact that Honda says, no, this is 100%. If you're using 91, this is the limit you can do. They tune for that specific gas, and that is perfect. That will keep your engine safe. It's kind of like with the AEF Scorcher, which is junk. I was going to do a review on it, but I installed it and ripped it out of my car so fast it's junk, but that'll be another video. But thanks for listening in. I'm finally glad I got these wheels in. I turned this, it's supposed to be a wheel video, but somehow it turned into another. So I will update you when I get the wheels on. I got the oil catch can in the car. I still have to hook up the lines. I have the wrong size lines. But I'll start uploading some more, all right? Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. See you guys later.